So you see, death does not completely diminish us as we weep and wail and lament at the grave. It only changes our dwelling place. It takes us from a place to, what is age? If I live one more hour, I'll outlive a many 16-year-old person. I'll outlive a many 5-year-old person. Age is nothing. We're just set here for a purpose, to do something. Well, now many of these little pretty-faced mothers sitting here, some of them 60 or 70 years old, would say, "Well, what have I done, Brother Branham?" You've raised your children. You've done what you were supposed to do. Maybe some old dad sitting here said, "Well, I've harrowed the fields, I've done this, I never preach." But you did just what God sent for you to do. There's a place for you. Speaking to an old doctor yesterday, one of my doctor friend's buddies, 80-something years old, and his sister-in-law is here at the church tonight. And she's been just a teeny bit worried about him, and I went to see him, and as soon as I began to talk to him, he brightened up, told me about a hunting trip he'd taken many years ago up in Colorado, in the very same country I hunt at. Just as brilliant and bright. And I said, "Doctor, how long you been practicing?" He said, "When you were nursing." And way down, I said, many a time, he said, "I've practiced taking my buggy. I've put my saddlebags over my horse. I've took the little satchel, and I've walked," and I said, "Yes, down along the creek banks, 2 o'clock in the morning with your flashlight, trying to find the house where her little child had a tummy ache, her mother in labor pains." So that's right. And I said, "You know, Doctor, I believe across this dividing line here between mortal and immortality, God has a place for good old doctors that serve like that." Great tears come in his eyes, and he started crying. He reached up his feeble hands and said, "Brother, I hope so." Across the land. God judges a man's soul, what he is. Then I give him this satisfying scripture. Many times plowing through those dark, muddy fields at night trying to help somebody. Maybe never get a penny for it, but it's all right. I said, Jesus said in the scripture, "Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy." Amen. And that is true.